Should be live, let's see. The rate's fine, frames are fine. So hopefully this is working. If it's not, I'm sure someone will be by to tell me after I publish this video. Here we go. Just double checking that the link is correct that I'm giving people, and it seems to be. And I might notify people on Twitter that this is happening now. Hitmar, how's it going? I'm just, setting my Twitter notification for the video. I've just put out a notification video, but seeing as people are here, I guess we can start going. Peculiar Pangolin asks, what the fuck is this? This is Nekopara, or Nekopara, Cat Paradise, or Cat's Paradise. Master of Edges gave it to me on Steam, so I'm going to play it, or read it, or whatever you do with one of these. I think it's a visual novel. Anxiety Descending says, I have a bad feeling about this. I do too, but I double checked. This is allowed on Twitch, the Steam version. Mr. Jack Trade, hello, how's it going? So I guess we can... This is the censored version. This is the Steam version. The good version, or the uncensored version, is not allowed on Twitch. So I guess we can start going, because people are here. People who are late will just have to deal with that. Here we go. Now I'm not sure how I'm going to do this. I can let you guys read it, or I can read stuff out. I don't know what I'm meant to be. I imagine there will be bits where it's my character speaking, and then I can read that, and then maybe leave the other bits to just have the Japanese voices. And you can read it. You guys tell me what you want to be done. I'll leave it up to you. That's a very, very realistic car noise. It's like someone's really driving away from me. Phew. I presume Kasho is me. Phew. This should be most of the boxes then. I wiped the sweat off my forehead with my arm as the moving truck disappeared from view. Although it was early April and only the beginning of spring, today's weather was quite nice. It was even a bit hot. I imagine this is about to get a bit hot at some point. Well, it's a good day for a new start. I turned my head to look at the empty bakery, which didn't even have any signage yet. Excuse me, it says Patisserie Le Soleil, so there is a sign, if that's what signage means. I don't know, maybe. The brand new exterior wall had a western look, with a predominantly white and brown motif. Where are the tits? Asks Cobalt Cat ED. They're coming, I'm sure. There was also a large window which lets lots of sunlight in. Level 49 Rogue says, I am coming. We haven't even started yet, mate. And finally, there were the words that displayed the name of the bakery, La Soleil. Instead of the proper French article, Le, it was La Soleil, meaning the sun. This was a nod towards the name of the shop of someone I admired. Now that I'm on my own, I'll have to do my best. I softly murmured to myself. From here on out, no one would tell me what to do. I was going to start completely anew despite the stature of my family's name and everything that had happened up until now. I alone would decide my path and take responsibility for what I do. In exchange for that freedom, I can't blame anyone else for what happens. Still, although I was a bit worried, the thought of what lay ahead made me break into a smile. Alright, in any case, I'd better get all these things cleaned up. I took a deep breath and got my spirits back up. I stepped into the new-smelling bakery. New-smelling bakery. I'd hope it would smell like something baking, but then I guess no one's in there. A lovely bakery that smells of fresh plastic. And, freshly sawn wood. Delicious. So when do we get to fuck some cats? That's you getting jizzed on, I presume. Genetically engineered cat girls for domestic ownership. Blammo, I do believe that's what this is about. What's with this big box? You'd have thought it would be small given they're cat girls, but anyway. In front of me was a large box I didn't recognize. Hey Murdoch, how's it going? It's about to get lewd, I'm sure, it must be. In fact, there were 2 of them. Fragile, delicate, like a college student. Absolutely, this side up. If thrown, your company will be in trouble. The warnings were going overboard. They were getting annoying. Yeah, we don't need any fucking safe space shit in this bakery. Even if these are baking supplies, I don't remember buying anything quite like this. First off, they were boxes that looked like they came from my house. If these were for the bakery, there's no way I wouldn't remember buying them. Especially if they're humans. Or cat girls, whatever. There were no tags from the moving company either. All there were those warning labels. Well, I'll know for sure once I open the... Oh shit. Did our fleshlight just sneeze? Huh? I don't like that. Do people in Japan actually sound like this? It sounded like they put a pitch shifter on that voice. It sort of went... Lots of dots, lots of ellipses in this game. It's the hot new trend from Japan. Lots of just waiting while cats make noises. Oh, it's just a cat, huh? Just a troublesome cat. Jeez. No, they just hire the people they use for hentai for all visual novel voice acting. I see. The robot talking about voice bitch. You shut your mouth, Mr. Jack Trade. Right. So I think one of these freaks is called Chocola or Chocola. Like that would fool me. What are you doing, Chocola? Here they come. You ready for this? The degeneracy is just burning my eyes. Why does this exist? Right. Oh no, she's calling me master. That's some kinky trash. We just saw each other at home yesterday, you know. Is this the hentai opinion stream? Yes, it is, Diet Olive. But this is... this is the, like, censored version. Okay, let's continue. The facial expression, Jesus Christ. And those eyebrows. Right, so you've got to listen up. The movers were mean to her. That can't be allowed, can it? Right. Oh shit, she got dissed by the movers. The movers were calling her fat. Have you ever shown a cat your penis and the cat just hiss? I think that's what's happening here. Oh right, she got pissed off. Right, okay. Well, compared to the rest of my things, you are heavy. Dude, she ignored what I said. Of course she did. Chocola puffed out her cheeks. Is there going to be an animation to show us that? I guess not. You could say that she was always happy-go-lucky. Or rather, she preoccupied herself with only what was in front of her. Oh, we're going to put something interesting in front of her now, I'm sure. I'm sure. Well, I guess that was how you'd describe Chocola. While I was getting ready to move, I did wonder why I didn't see you. Instead of just letting her come with you, you had to ship her here. Alright. Achi. Who says Achi? I presume this is going to be the vanilla cat. Or some other flavour. My gross is lost says, if there isn't a black girl in the other box, I will be offended. Well, we'll see. Hey, And now it's going to sort of dissolve upwards, and she's going to come out of it. There we go. Yep, it's Vanilla. And she calls me Master too. The other box has the tentacles. Yeah, that would have been perfect, but unfortunately it doesn't seem to be what's going on. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that your nose was dusty. There are more cats later. Missing no leader. Have you played this then? Have you found the official misogyny stream? Yes, you have. Why is Vanilla here too? You fucking stupid cat sluts. One of you should have stayed at home. Wherever she is, you are too. Ah, so like twins. Cat girls don't dislike tight spaces, but do they have tight spaces? Yeah. You got called fat too, whatever. Is this what sex looks like in Japan? Level 49 rogue, I presume so. There's actually a huge issue with people not having sex in Japan, isn't there? Maybe it's because of games like this. Just steaming. I see Vanilla. Again, huh? In any case, Chocolate, Vanilla, get out of there! I was at my wit's end with the large boxes that had suddenly shown up. Anyhow, Chocolate and Vanilla got out of their boxes. Well done, girls. And there they go. Why is no one picking up the phone? I hope you guys enjoy that really annoying beeping. I'm sure it's very relaxing. Just what is Shigure, whatever, doing? I hung up after trying to call my little sister. Dude, don't get her involved in this too. It's weird enough already, mate. There was no way that Chocolate and Vanilla could have gotten mixed in with the rest of the boxes in the first place. On the outside, cat girls look almost like humans. But of course they're female, so they are less than human. Just kidding, of course, friends. They can understand words and can talk just like us. But more than humans, cat girls were closer to normal cats, and so do not deserve any rights. After all, cat girls had ears and tails just like cats do. They were genetically modified humanoid cats that were commonly referred to as cat girls. Right. So, did they start with a human and modify it to be cat-like, or did they modify a cat to make it human-like? I'm not sure. Right. These days, cat girls fit into society as pets in families or partners to humans. Jesus Christ, Japan, for fuck's sake. Why doesn't Anita do a video on this? This is like, just show this and be like, women are treated badly in games, and you've got it, you're done. You've won, so easy. My little sister really loves to dote on cat girls. So our family has 6, including Chocolate and Vanilla. Dude, that's like sharing a fleshlight with your family. Not right. In any case, they couldn't have mailed themselves all on their own. Mailing living things through the post would be impossible, for one thing. Actually, that's not true. I'm into invertebrates, I have tarantulas. You send them in the mail all the time. What we really need is a tarantula girl game. There's no way my parents would have helped with this either. Thus, I could only guess that this was somehow Shigure's doing. I see, so Shigure was an accomplice then. Oh god, they've got moving faces now. Wait, what was that? What is this? Fucking Christ, what have I done? Alright, this is a really pretty home, she says. Let's quick save, in case we die. Chocolate really loves the smell of Mew bedding and furniture. Mew? Perfect for master's abilities. Oh, so she knows what I'm capable of. I see. We've got so if you, there's a okay, let's go to the options. Check this out. There is chest bounciness. And this is on maximum. So I presume if we had it lower, if we had it on a lower bounciness, the boobs wouldn't go quite as high or as low. But we're going to leave it on high, to the extreme. Time to explore, she says. Oh dear, they're interested in the bedroom. Let's see what we can do. No, it's not a tit size slider. It's a bounce slider. It decides how elastic they are. Let's go snuggle in it, snuggle time. Look, girls, calm down. Jesus Christ, you're not even human. Snuggling acknowledged. Fucking hell. Enough. Leave it on maximum misogyny mode. Of course, Stojo. How could we do anything else? With that decided, let's go. It doesn't... Don't get out of control and hurt yourselves. Be careful with your sharp teeth and claws. Fuck. Their voices are incredibly annoying. Right. Without any ill intentions, the two cat girls were off and running. Oh, I don't think they're just running. Right. Well, the bakery did have living quarters on the second floor, so I wasn't worried about them causing a ruckus around here. Of course, they aren't young cat girls anymore either. Holy, this isn't just misogynistic, it's ageist. So I shouldn't have to worry about them getting out of control too much. Well, besides that, I looked up an address in my phone's address book. Minazuki residence. Well, I already left Shigure a message, so she should call me back later. The original Oppo says, "Are we about to watch harmful railsome cat girls in the ass? Maybe, if it lets me. I'll try." Without pressing the call button, I put my cell phone back in my pocket. I had moved out without saying. RPX says, "What the fuck happened to Isaac and Fallout? Those are on the back burner. I've been given something far more important to investigate." So for her to call me back within the day seemed a bit stupid. Well, it wasn't really an issue I needed to bring up right this moment. I should hear from Shigure soon anyhow. 10 out of 10. Dialogue. We finished snuggling on Master's bed. Get out of my fucking face, you little freak. Look at that fucking tail. Jesus Christ. The jiggling is real. Holy shit. Right. Very well. Good work, you two. It's kinda creepy. Let's keep going. Gosh. Both of you have major bedhead. Sheesh. What, do I have to rub her head now, or does it just automatically happen? More. Very well. I tidied up their hair with a comb. Their soft hair felt nice as always, I'm sure it did. I lightly bonked them both. I don't know if it's just me, but that means something. Where I'm from, that means I've done something. I lightly bonked them both on the head while they had their eyes closed. Now then, why were the two of you hiding among my moving boxes? You said... Right. They didn't have to go in a box though, did they? So at least we know the one on the right, the vanilla one, is very impressionable. You had no choice, just tagged along. You two. Well, I figured that had to be the reason, but... Anyhow, I recomposed myself and looked at the two of them again. Listen up, okay? How many times have I told you to? This isn't a vacation or a picnic. I moved out because I have no intention of going back there. If you were at home, you wouldn't have anything to worry about. Shigure and the other cat girls are there too. It would be better if you two just... Oh no, they're gonna be sad. Did you just shit on the fucking floor? Right. Oh, it's a stomach rumbling. Am I really going to stream this for 3 hours? Maybe like 2 hours. Probably 2. Rebellious stomach's okay. There is no time to eat breakfast, so they got delivered in the space of a day. Oh, so I guess they just hit him with the box on the truck, right? Moraxian doesn't feel safe on this stream. You shouldn't, really. Nah, the sound of a stomach rumbling isn't cute, it's fucking disgusting. While listening to those silly excuses, I glanced at the clock and saw that it was already past 1 o'clock. Now that I thought about it, I haven't eaten anything since this morning either. Well, why don't we have lunch first then? Well, we live above a fucking bakery, so it should be pretty easy. You're in my debt. You better believe you're in my debt. You showed up in a box, and you haven't even done anything for me yet. These two were as easygoing as always. Right. Meter must be meat. What is this? Is this really just a visual novel? Is it just reading? Shopping, shopping. Shopping together with Master, yeah, okay. Well, why would I? People will think I'm a fucking paedophile if I'm walking around keeping these two little child slaves with me. Oh, I see. She's in a good mood because I'm taking her shopping. They're just going on about how happy they are. Are there guys who play this and are they just glow and they're like, these two people really like me, when no one in real life does? You'll bother those around us, so try not to get too carried away, you two. Honestly, I'd be bothered anyway if there were cat girls. Since the refrigerator was empty, we headed to the nearby shopping district to buy groceries. We just got baking supplies though, didn't we? Why didn't we just make something? From brand name clothing stores to supermarkets, there was an array of stores. An array of stores even. There was even a drugstore with daily necessities amongst them, including Rohypnol. If you come here, we have just about everything. Solji the Bulge says, eat those pussies. Indeed. That was how the real estate agent had recommended this place to me. Wait, don't you two go shopping with Shigure often? Does this channel have a safe space? Ibrox7. It absolutely does not. You better bet it's different with me. I don't have the proper mindset of a master. Well, I'd be telling you what to do if I could, but I can't. It's not letting me. So, hey, first of all, Shigure is your master. Right, I see. So we're both masters. Hang on. World's greatest hamburger asks, do or do they not have regular human ears along with their cat ears? This is a serious question, they say. I believe it's just cat ears. I don't think they have human ears. Because they are morphed freaks. Feed them some milk. Harmful, says Kleenex. I'm sure we'll do that soon, as I've been saying. Alright. Never mind then. Anyhow, keep it down inside the store, okay? I parted from the two of them. I decided to hurry on ahead. Right, we're gonna bump into another freak, aren't we? Nope, it's still them again. So we're helping them to get shampoo. I imagine we're gonna have to shower them, perhaps. Give them some male tears. Yeah, we could. Right. Is this alright the way I'm doing it? Reading Cashy's bits and just listening to the girls? Seems to be alright. But that's stuff for you two to use. What shampoo do I get? I don't need it, so put it down and come over here. Time for a spanking. No. That's not mean. It's justice. It feels like I hit her. Jesus Christ. The cry bullies are real. Even in Japan they have them. No. Oh no, that's her speaking, so I don't read it. Back off. Don't you fucking intimidate me, you little feline slut. Don't just say that and then toss that in the basket all nonchalantly. My defense is strong, apparently. Brilliant. Give her a black eye, says Ibrox7. I would if I could. I had to be on guard, or they would sneak something in when I wasn't paying attention. Well, we're not in one of those scenes yet, so we don't have to worry about you know, their middle finger or their pinky going in anywhere. They even tried to grab another basket for themselves at the supermarket earlier. Why would I let them out with me? Just keep them in a locker or locked in my bedroom. Why give myself a headache letting them out like this? It was apparent to me how dreadful an idea it was when they decided to come along. Yeah, exactly. You'd better be sorry. The price is down, guys, says Macy J. Bickle. Yeah, exactly. Someone bought it for me. Master of Edges gave this to me as a gift. Yeah. We get it, you're excited. Cat girls are honest, so it can't be helped. Wow. Slip. Is slip a noise they made, or is it what she's actually saying? Red Bull and e-cigarette says, someone wrote this game, probably a group of people. Why? Because they're into this, obviously, and there are people who are sincerely into this. It has nothing to do with being honest. I'm telling you, don't just put the shampoo in the basket like that. Put it back. We need some of that, like, pepper spray for cats. We repent. Just remember, just bear in mind, there are people who are super into this. They beg of me to buy shampoo. We're definitely gonna end up showering them, I'm sure. You don't like having oily hair. Oh, that's alright. Oh, it's alright, girls. We'll make sure you don't have oily hair. What the fuck? Back off! Now I'm getting judged by other customers for not buying these freaks shampoo. Report me for catgirl abuse. I don't think so. Don't put on some act to confuse the customers around us. Seriously. We'd only just moved here, but suddenly we already had disapproving glances, no glares, directed at us. Catgirl shaming. Yeah, lousy skater. And there's nothing wrong with shaming catgirls. Right. So does that count as like a date? That's not really purring though. Saying nya isn't even meow. Wait, press the spacebar. That's just the same as... Oh no. Besides, I nearly got reported. I skipped some stuff by mistake, sorry guys. After that, it was the same sort of exchange at the supermarket. The whole thing was so awkward that I don't think I can visit that shopping district for a while. Well, I guess you could say that was the cute side of catgirls. What caused me fucking problems, costing me money, getting people near us annoyed, telling me off for being abusive. That's cute. No, it's not. Press P. Oh shit. Check this out. You can make them bounce. At will. Imagine there are catgirls with larger boobs, so the bounce works better. They're sniffing me now. Right, lots of sniffing. But they're not sniffing me, they smell something. They're gonna make me buy them food now, aren't they? I'm sure they will. What is this smell? It's D's nuts. I turn toward the source of it. Food stand cat. We haven't seen another human yet. We've simply seen catgirls. What the ever-loving fuck Japan, says RPX. Delicious fresh takoyaki. Takoyaki. That is like fried something, or is it? Is that? Hang on. Takoyaki. Is that like the octopus balls, or? Yeah, press P for patriarchy. Oh, we can make her bounce, but she's completely flat, so it doesn't matter. There is a rape van behind her. Any van is rape van if you're dedicated enough. Wow. So are we gonna have a foursome? It was a catgirl younger than Chocola and Vanilla. She waved her tiny hands as she politely drew customers in. In human terms, she looked like she was about 12 or 13-year-old. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Oh dear. In cat years, she was about 6 months old. Fuck. The cat girl noticed us and ran over. Are we just gonna abduct her? Wait, how old are these girls? Jesus Christ. I'll pat your head, pat pat, says Vanilla. I see. Fucking Japan, Jesus Christ. I know the food stand owner is saying, I'm sorry that my cat girl is troubling you. Yes, I am the owner of those cat girls. The owner of the food stand greeted us. Yes, I am. Oh well, to be more exact, my little sister is our owner. No, they're fucking retarded. No, they're not. Yours is still only 7 months old, I see. Yeah, we'd have that covered. The food stand owner had a wry smile on her face, like she was talking about a mischievous child of hers. At a glance, it was understandable that seeing a young cat girl made it easy to overlook these things. Mine were originally strays, so I don't actually know how old they are. Yeah, you say that, Cashew. I think you know, mate. And they're a bit too young. The veterinarian said that they were twins, and were now about 9 months old. My little sister is... My little sister is actually quite the education freak. Back then they were really noisy, but it was all worth it. Oh god, what did my little sister teach you? Will I stream Boku no Pico? I don't think that would be allowed on Twitch. She was tough on you, but you learned a lot, I see. But master is a master. Look at those 9-month-old titties. Or at least they were originally 9 months old. Yeah. It's very, very slow moving. Yes, I am a very well loved master. I am indeed. Well, I am grateful. She lightly nudged me with her elbow. She knows. I responded with an embarrassed, forced smile. Please don't call the police. No. Hearing this kind of stuff in public sure was embarrassing. Up like this, up my skirt, I presume. Fuck! Jesus Christ. An opening! Rub, 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 says Vanilla. And the other one's rubbing as well. The three of them were getting along very well. The food stand owner looked fondly at them from nearby. Oh, I see. Your cat girl with a stray too. You just need some food and you can bring in some strays. Just like in real life with homeless children. Has she been like a daughter to you? What, a daughter with benefits? Mixile says, I can't. I can't really either, to be honest. It's good to hear that she can help with the shop though, right? Can you hook up with the food stand owner? We can't even see the food stand owner. They're only cat girls. Humans just don't have faces. Her words seemed tinged with blame and worry. She grumbled, letting out a sigh. Not that long ago, it wasn't rare to see stray humanoid cats just wandering throughout town. But now, it was more likely for one to see humanoid cats that were well loved by their owners. Since the amount of unfortunate humanoid cats had decreased, There was more of a balance, and owners were quite elated. You're right. They're pretty much humans, friend. People worry about cyborgs and how we're gonna have to treat them nice. But these are cat people, they just are like, they're biological things with feelings. It was a bright and honest laugh. I nodded in agreement. That is true. This must be like how pets find their way back to their owners. I smiled at such an uncharacteristic thought from me. I smiled at myself. Brilliant. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. You get a triple bounce. Ah, that's right, she says. Cyborgs are modified people. Oh yeah, that's true, Felix. I do mean androids. Synths. Yeah, I'm sure it's really tasty. Yeah. This is an ad. Yeah, you're right. Chocola, we can't be having food here. You're not gonna eat when we get home. Yep. Good girls. Well done. Chocola and Vanilla's shoulders drooped downheartedly. As they hung their heads, I rubbed them from behind. I took a look at the little takoyaki seller. Okay, 3 orders of takoyaki. Can you do that for me? She's so fucking hyped the music changed. They don't even cook fuck me, says Macy. Yeah, you'd think they should. Her large eyes blinked as she tilted her head in confusion. Yeah, for me, Chocola and Vanilla. Could you do that for me? Yes, 3 orders. The dialogue in this game is outstanding. It's a real game changer. Not since Depression Quest have I seen anything as deep as this. You're welcome. It's going to take time to get home and make food after all. Besides, I want to try the takoyaki here too. Yep, they're super hungry. We did leave to get food anyway, so it makes sense to eat out here. Great, fantastic. I've come to a point in my life where a cartoon is calling me cool. A tsundere older brother is a good thing, right? That means I brush them off but then I'm nice, is that a thing? I don't know. I only see the weebs on Twitter. Wait, what does that mean? Topping and flavour. Is it gonna let us choose? Right, we get free stuff for being nice to a cat girl. Okay. You thought I wasn't a weeb. I'm not a weeb. I didn't buy this. I'm just experiencing it. Mayonnaise. Fucking disgusting. There's a thing in Japan about mayonnaise, isn't there? Don't they have mayonnaise on pizza? My question was completely ignored. Well, I guess I shouldn't let it bother me, huh? I wondered about that as I looked at Chocolate and Vanilla, happily awaiting their takoyaki in front of the food stand. Okay, now we're gonna have a big jump and it's not gonna make much sense, I'm sure. Meow, 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 it says. It's a different kind of mayonnaise, says Galactics. It takes a few minutes to produce, I'm sure. There's the phone again. I still can't get a hold of her. My little sister, that is. Were there guests over today? When I checked the clock, it was past 10 o'clock already. Since then, I tried calling Shigure several times, but couldn't get through to her. And just like that, it had already gotten this late. I've never gone this long without hearing from Shigure. I really didn't understand my family's schedule at all. Oh, here's this bitch again. It's been a while since we've bathed together. I'll even wash your back. Here we go, friends. It's about to get real. This is why we bought the shampoo. Yeah. I haven't bathed with them since they've... Matured. Master, you pervert. Jesus Christ, leave me alone, girls. You haven't even grown that much. What are you two talking about? Nyan desu ka? Elegant cat ladies. How old are they again? Those words are sexual harassment. I'm trampling on their dignity. Jesus Christ. The Steam version is not only censored, but it's got feminist dialogue. Dicky Pieboy says, the music will haunt my nightmares. Mine too, friend. I'm the one experiencing this firsthand. You're just watching me experience it. Now we're talking about people's identity. Right. In any case, don't worry about the bath. You two need to get ready to go home. Get ready to go home? Yes, Chocolate. You're going home. You're not staying here. No, you don't live here. You don't live here. You go back home. I look strangely handsome. Thank you, I guess. The two of them looked my way, about to distract me again. Since Shigure isn't picking up, I'll take you two home. So I guess it's their place. So go get ready to leave. More sighing, more ellipses in the dialogue. Chocola and Vanilla turned away from me and cast their gazes downwards. Returning home on the same day I had moved out seemed to be such a stupid idea that I did hesitate a bit. There was no other way. Nor was there time for excuses. I looked towards Chocola and Vanilla as they hung their heads in silence and continued on. Listen up, you two. I'm going to open my bakery. Yeah, we're going to have some buns. I've got no one to rely on, so I don't know how things will turn out. Diet Olive. I don't know how much more of these sort of cartoons there are. Normally I play like Isaac and Fallout. With all that's going on, I don't know if I can take care of you two. Get it? Now, this is obviously going to be the point where they talk about working in the bakery. I mean, it's already going to be difficult enough just looking after myself. Oh shit. The claws are going to come out. It was a quiet voice I could barely hear. Chocola said something with her head down. What did you say? Oh shit, we can even make a bounce now. Maximum disrespect. I came closer and asked her to repeat herself. Fucking Christ. Where's the backhand? Where's the button that lets me give her a fucking slap? You hate me. What? Oh wait, hey, Chocola. So Vanilla seems like the more measured one. She seems more chill. She will withdraw with the speed of a cat girl. What other speed could she withdraw with? Ah, wait, stop! Vanilla, why are you running away too? So now we're playing hide and seek. And they're telling me where they are. Sorry about the coughing. It's dangerous, so stop running around. If you fall, you'll get hurt. Good, honestly. Maybe so in Chocola's case, but aren't you bad with physical activity? Come on, I've got you now, Chocola. Yeah, we all knew it was going to come to this. Grabbing her chest with an iron grip, just crushing those nipples. I am not. It's because you two are running around. An opening. To escape, or just an opening in her friend. Hey, stop it. You're still going to run? Gah, I've got you, Vanilla. What? Chocola, stop, really, stop. Gwahaha, chocowaha, whatever. Like I said, stop running. The two of them didn't listen to a word I said as they continued to mess with me. And that was how the first night went. There we go. Oh my. Less fancy now. For now I'll let you stay, but only for tonight. I don't have guest beds or futons, okay? While that was happening, 11 o'clock became midnight. Even if I took them home, everyone was sure to be asleep by now. Yeah, nice excuse, fucking pedo main character. The one glimmer of hope I had, that Shigure would call me back, didn't happen. So I decided that taking them home tomorrow was my first priority. They'll be sleeping with me. And Vanilla is okay with that too. You saw it clear as day. They gave consent. Cleverly, they had even brought pajamas. Just how much planning went into their schemes anyway? Really, if you two sleep there, where will I? Who knows? She has the, God, what's it called? Over-attached girlfriend? Obsessed girlfriend, neurotic girlfriend, whatever. Master is male, but he doesn't know when to give up. Right. Finally, I think shit is getting real now. Don't get ahead of yourself, you two. A single bed for 3 people is too crowded. We're gonna have to stack up. The change in scene and like the change in position doesn't mean anything. Like, we've moved to a different room, but is this my bedroom? Maybe. It doesn't really show us in the background. Yeah, of course you can. Just on the floor. Honestly, cat girls belong on the floor. Just at the end of the bed. Oh. On the floor of an empty room without even curtains. That's way too pitiful of a sight to be called praiseworthy. And now we're zooming in on the wall for no reason. Oh, they're gonna go in the box. If they fit, they sit. They'll manage in my boxes. Maybe we should bake some bread. Actually, no, this is a bakery. Why don't we just put the cat girls in the oven? That's something only strange people would say. Look, cashew mate. There have been a lot of things said that only strange people would say today. Where did these cat girls get this information from anyways? Well, they've probably read a lot of books and watched TV in Shigure's room. Chocula isn't good with kanji characters, so she only reads picture books though. Here we go. Is the porno music gonna start now? Nope. They were supposed to have gone to bed. Oh, whatever. You two go sleep in my bed. It still gets pretty cold at night in April after all. Where am I going to sleep then? Am I going to sleep next to Chocula? No. I'm going to sleep on the sofa in the living room. The sofa can fit 1 person, and there's air conditioning in there if I need it. To make it hot, okay. Wait, no. I swear you just said it gets cold, though that doesn't make sense. Never mind. No. Now they're begging me. Wait. They're offering one another to me. They're not trying to say Moraxian, no. So they're trying to get me to sleep with the other person. They moved quickly towards me, like lions catching their prey. I placed my hands on their heads and spoke in a clear and stern voice. Listen up. I will sleep on the sofa, and you two will sleep in my bed. Those are your master's orders. Understood? Yes. I said it like that deliberately. Oh, he's negging them. This is some pickup artist shit. The two of them looked as if they wanted to say something, but they hesitated. They lowered their heads apologetically. Oh, that's alright, Chocola. That's alright, Vanilla, don't worry about it. They mustered out. They looked like they were on the verge of tears. Now's the time to just fucking slug them in the face. Their obedience had the exact opposite of the effect I expected. It filled me with guilt. Not as much guilt as we're going to have tomorrow morning. I felt a prickling sensation in my chest. Now they're going to piss in my shoes. Osamopotamus, maybe. It seems like something a cat girl would do. That pain left me as I sighed, and rubbed the two of them on the head. On the head, of course, yes. Come on, get going. There we are. Go the fuck to sleep, Jesus Christ. Good night. If anything happens, call for me right away. And that's obviously what's going to happen. Get the catnip, says Caboose. And that might happen. I imagine we can give them drugs. I gently rubbed the heads of the two dispirited cat girls once more. See you in the morning. With that said, I turned the lights off in the room. Yes, Chocola? You should be fucking sorry, you trash. You do nothing for me. Her vanishing voice echoed slightly in the darkened room. The pain in my heart from before became even sharper. And blood sprayed out of my nose. No. I swallowed that pain and replied cheerfully. It's okay if it's just for one night. Don't worry about it. Yes, Chocola? Now then, go to sleep. They glow in the dark. Apparently so. Sylvege. I really shouldn't act on my emotions, huh? No, you shouldn't, Cashew. I laid down on the sofa. I sighed while staring at the ceiling. Again, this beautiful writing. If I gave in to my emotions, I'd get arrested. No. The result would just lead to more sadness and kittens. If I used kind or hopeful words, they would all end up as lies, because catgirls are trash and I despise them. It's pretty uncool of me to be so passive like this. That's right, Cashew, you need to alpha up. You need to go in there and dominate. Be active. Well, I continued to pile on insults and make excuses for my actions. ... I closed my eyes and waited for sleep to take over. Is the main character gay? Asks Dresrek. Maybe he is, we can't be sure. If Chocola was only a blanket, or maybe if only Chocola was a blanket, there's a pretty big difference, I think it said. Oh well, I missed it. That sounded like a snipping noise, or a bird. Right, that's my little sister. Oh, she's gonna let them live with us, isn't she? Yeah, sorry. Did I misunderstand? I thought these catgirls were property. They're not supposed to be able to have a choice. Was what she told me when I was finally able to get in touch with her. Without any margin of negotiation space, I was struck down. But Shigure, even if you say that, I don't think Chocola and Vanilla will. The fuck does that mean? Don't make it sound like it's a daily ritual or something. In any case... God. Ah, wait, Shigure. Press B for misogyny. Oh yeah, it will work again. She's in the outfit where it works. Seriously? As the ruthless electronic buzz of the dropped call echoed, I stared at my cell phone. And here I thought that I could sort all this out if I could just talk to Shigure. Yeah, that didn't work. What a waste of time. Master's breakfast always tastes good. You know it. It kinda depends on what I eat. I tried to have some pineapple. Some ketchup on your cheek. What were they having for fucking ketchup at breakfast? Why? It's cutely autistic. I'll lick it off. The catgirls in question were happily stuffing themselves with sandwiches. Ketchup sandwiches for breakfast? What is fucking Japan, Jesus Christ? Forget the cat girl pedo freaks. Sandwiches at breakfast, nah. These sandwiches incidentally contain tomato, cheese, and lettuce. With an over-easy fried egg. Fried egg's good, tucked inside all of that. It was a simple meal. Breakfast was pretty much like this. You two are definitely going home today, okay? Didn't our sister just say she could stay? They need to stay. No, it's not fucking fun. You were just teasing this poor guy, constantly. Master was really looking forward to it last night too. I bet he was. Stop with the deliberately misleading words. Sounds like he's pissing himself. I cited their happy-go-lucky mindset. I took the opportunity to fill their empty glasses with milk. Yeah, sure. The eating habits of cat girls were pretty much the same as those of humans, so that part was straightforward. Yeah, ketchup sandwiches, sure. Of course, what they liked and disliked depended on each individual cat girl. In the end, I wasn't able to get everything put away yesterday. Today, I really do have to start getting ready for the bakery's opening too. They're gonna help me. That's why I don't have time to relax and play with you two. Be good girls and go home. I said that to them with a sandwich in my hand. And in one hand and something else in the other. Yes, it will, of course. She put her sandwich down on her plate. And just like yesterday, she looked at me with upturned eyes. When does the dicking start? Asked TCC boss. I don't know. Soon, I'm sure. Yeah, it's a problem. I answered her clearly. I thought in Japanese stuff, it was supposed to be the girls who were like this, but we're being, what's it called, tsundere or tsundere or whatever. Her shoulders drooped more than before. The ears which sat atop her head drooped downheartedly too, and she bounced so we could see her boobies jiggling. Right, okay, never mind. Unable to make fun of anything, Vanilla could only look on with concern. Yes, it is the censored version, Manfelman. The other version isn't allowed on Twitch. Twitch support on Twitter said the Steam version is allowed. The pain from last night pricked at my heart again. I tilted the already cooled coffee cup and spilled it all over my crotch. No, as my emotions dulled, unimpeded by my judgment. Well then you should have put out, shouldn't you? I'm sure you'd be allowed to stay if you had. Her usually always perky ears were drooping. Chocola was speaking clearly under her own volition. Yeah. Vanilla's usually blank expression did not change. However, she showed me her strong determination. You adopt two catgirl twins. It fills you with determination. Airflow says, Chocola equals Anita Sarkeesian, Vanilla equals Zoe Quinn. Maybe. We could do it like that if you want. Stick it in, says Kakulu's Rift. I don't remember Chocola or Vanilla ever being this disobedient. That thought stayed at the back of my mind. But if I was going to be swayed by that, then I wouldn't have said this. That understood? Oh great. Another one of those freaks is going to be at the door, aren't they? Chocola. I don't know, Schwartz, Champ. It's either Chocola or it's Chocola. I suppose it's probably Chocola, but then that makes me think of Count Chocula. Nice one, Mirakai. I like that. In before police. I hope not, because I live in the UK. It could happen. I'm with Royal Wood. I've got some Royal Wood for you, thanks. Right. Deliver the tea set I ordered. Of course. We could make some catnip tea. Dog bath, you got the swag in the mail. They look great on your stalker shrine next to the love dungeon. I'm glad to hear that, Dog bath. Do you mean the cups? Because you said you got cups. They're good then. And thank you very much. All the boxes. We need royal wood shoved into all the boxes. Yeah, please sign this invoice. No, don't swap me, bro. It'll be rubbish, I don't even have a camera. She smiled brightly and brought out the invoice along with a pen. Okay, let's see. I looked over the sales invoice I received once more. Oh shit, it's gonna be expensive as hell, isn't it? Somehow, this doesn't look like what I ordered. Is it another cat girl? So it is. No, they're not the correct items. These absolutely aren't my harmful opinions cups you can buy under this video with a link. No, let's continue. No, the stuff I ordered is in here too, but... I looked over at the pile of boxes inside the bakery. Inside of my tiny bakery was a mountain of boxes. A mountain! It was as if the inside of the bakery had become completely made of boxes. This isn't very convincing. Where are the fucking boxes in this picture? Excuse me. As you can see, we don't need this much tableware inside the bakery. You better be fucking sorry. We can't slap cat girls, but we can slap a tableware seller if we wish. Yeah. You've got a few moments. Right, you better be sorry. Another order got mixed in with mine. Press P. Yeah, but if we press P, there's no one to bounce on the screen at the moment. Did I attempt to do a cat girl voice at any point? I haven't, but I could. Just give me a minute when we have an opportunity. Yeah, this reptile. Just, if you're gonna have this on your computer screen, make sure no one else sees. Accept this order. Huh? From all this? The mountain of cardboard boxes towered over everything. I was at a loss for words. Every box was of equal size and of equal value. We live in an egalitarian box society. I wouldn't know what was inside each of them without opening them up. On top of that, looking at the sales invoice, I could see that they all contained expensive tea sets and tableware, and if I accepted it all, it would be a lot of work to deal with all the new items, but I could sell them. There's still things that need doing in advance of my bakery's opening, so I don't mind accepting these, but it's going to take a while to deal with all of this. Well, we can put the cat girls to work. Oh, she's gonna help us, right. She has to make it to her next delivery. Look, you don't need to put all this pressure on me. From the looks of it, it would take 2 hours or more. But to have it re-delivered would take double the effort too. But it's not my fucking problem. It's not my problem. I didn't order this shit. What is this? This fucking guy is beta as fuck. What is wrong with him? Here they are. Can I make him bounce? Oh shit, look at that corner bounce boob. Did they just literally say stare? Intense as fuck. That's right, I have a lifeline. I have 2 slaves. How do they do that? Wow, and now we see that cat girls are heroes. Press P to jiggle. Yeah, that's exactly what you do. Yep, now bugger off. We've got all the tea sets we need. Our door sounds a bit creaky. I'm exhausted. I glanced at the tableware we had finished organizing, lowered myself into a chair, and relaxed my shoulders. Alright. I can't do it. I have no fucking idea what to do. Some cold tea. That doesn't sound great. Thanks, Chocolate. Don't mind if I do. I downed the cold tea in one gulp. Somehow or another, the light meal tableware had arrived. Soon, I really had to get the bakery ready for its opening. I did say I needed any help I could find. And I really did need help this time. She wants praise. Well, if she wants praise, she knows what she's gonna have to do. You mean fucking iced tea? Yeah, Schwartz champ. Iced tea's good, but cold tea has a bit of a different connotations, just like some tea she left out to get cold. I could sense the praise me aura coming off the chocolate. She had a wide smile on her face and was in a ready stance to receive my approval. Thanks. I couldn't have done it without you two. Alright. They bounce on their own sometimes, but if you need more, press P. What's the point of the chest jiggliness if they're all little girls? Some of them have boobs, though. And here comes Vanilla, I presume. Chocolate was helpful, right? Not really. Yada 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 yada. Come on, hurry up. Don't you talk shit about my box sorting abilities. Hey, you two are getting a bit too close. They leaned forward towards me for emphasis. It is true that without you two around, this would have been a real problem. But that's a different issue than the one from before. You two have to go back home. The story's getting deeper. They still need to go back home. Real development. Besides, it's not like I could ask you two to work for me or anything, okay? Don't give them a fucking idea. Jesus Christ. Oh, look at that animation. Top tier. Instead of nodding or shaking her head, she sort of shakes her boobs no. Her shoulders drooped along with her ears and tail, again. The enthusiasm she showed earlier had completely disappeared. She sighed deeply and looked disheartened. Yeah, you better go clean up. That's all you're good for. Don't turn down free labor, says Blamo. That's what I'm thinking. We need to put in some, like, chains and a gag. She trudged up to the second floor, still dejected. Chocola isn't an idiot. I knew she was pushing herself to be bright and full of energy. But even so, this wasn't something I was going to easily change my mind about. They'd need to show me that it was worth having them around. It was all the more with how much she cared for me. Does that sentence make sense? I'm not sure. It's not that you're bad cat girls, it's that cat girls in general are just trash. She spoke quietly in her usual way. Vanilla tilted her head as she asked that question. You two aren't bad cat girls, and that's why I can't have you stay here. Yeah, exactly. I explained. It's not that you aren't bad cat girls. Well, not that you are bad cat girls, it's that cat girls are trash. It's because you two are good cat girls that I can't allow it. I'll corrupt you. She blinked as she took in my words. It was almost as if she was trying to peer inside my heart. She stared directly at me, long and hard. Teasel, this isn't porn. There are lewd elements, but this is the censored Steam version, so it's all it's kosher. Cat girls don't understand shit, Vanilla. We've learned this. Vanilla. With those words, she went upstairs. The sound of her small footsteps slowly disappeared, and before long, I couldn't hear them anymore. Humans are hard to understand, huh? Chewy Center says, Sargon is polishing his bronze sword to this. I'm sure he is. Inside the bakery, now devoid of anyone but myself, I repeated those words she had just said to me. Now that I think about it, that's a pretty inconsistent way of thinking, isn't it? And now the main character is going to make a new video on YouTube about the folly of cat girls and the fallacies in their arguments. and their fallacious arguments even. Cats do not understand that. Having heard that said aloud, I began to understand what it really meant. That cats are fucking retarded. That's all it means. It must be pretty nice to live the simple life of a cat girl, huh? I pondered as I looked at the name of the bakery affixed to the window. With a bitter smile, I began to clean up the tea sets that had arrived earlier. With a bitter smile, why? Cat girls are problematic, says Talinu. They broke my fucking stuff. Right. They definitely are, Talinu. They are women that you can own, that are genetically modified to be docile. The takoyaki seller is gone. With that, 9-month-old kid. Just like yesterday, we took a walk through the park in the evening. However, that food stand was nowhere to be found. It just so happened that no one was home on the day I decided to take the 2 cat girls home. I had also happened to leave the house key behind, so we're locked out now. We're gonna have to fuck 'em in the park. So to make good use of time, I went to do some shopping before Shigure got home. Oh, did she slip again? Catnip. Yeah, whoever thought we were gonna get catnip was right. There's gonna be some drugged kittens. That isn't the right word at all. Chocola, if you're tired, why don't we rest a bit? Yeah, that's right. She's fine and she's sorry to worry me. Chocola isn't ebony, where's my brown lolly at? Says a mute plays. I don't know. Level 49 Rogue says, I have came 16 times during this stream. I'm glad to hear it. There's no need for you to apologise. She had a troubled smile on her face as she nodded. It was pretty clear why she wasn't in good spirits. That's why there was nothing I could really say to her. Well, there happens to be a bench over there, so why don't we rest a bit? I'm sure no one would see us. Oh, she's gonna have something to drink. Ah, thanks. Something for everyone, okay? I wonder how much money the cat girls have. If you, play Volume 0 after this, you can pet the cat girls in addition to Skither Squid. Maybe. I don't want to spend money on anything like this, though. I handed Vanilla some change and offered the bench to Chocola. Can we make a bounce on the bench? No, this is like a drawing. The constant sea breeze rustled the trees in the park, and many, many people's jimmies. All that could be heard throughout the empty park were the quiet sounds of nature. Play Honey Pop, says Zadevs. I did. I played Honey Pop when it was out last year. I silently sat down next to the disheartened Chocola. Like the gently setting sun, time passed by slowly. Right. It's time for bench bouncing, if you know what I mean, says Emu Plays. We can't do it, it doesn't work. Pressing P doesn't do shit here. We have no power here. Her voice was so quiet that I wasn't quite sure if I had heard her or not. Even so, she answered clearly. Without saying a word, I responded by gently rubbing Chocola's head. Yeah, you can call me. You can call me. Yeah. Would it be alright to visit me? Discreetly. Discreetly, girl. Yeah. Well, I think about you every day. Yeah, sure. When I have time in the bathroom. Stop whining, Jesus Christ. Her voice trembled as she frantically wiped away her tears. She stifled her sobbing, and her voice became strained. She looked pained as she did her best to hold back her emotions, biting her lips. I held back my irresponsible words that were on the brink of coming out with all my strength. Yeah, of course I will. It's trying to guilt me, but I'm just annoyed, to be honest. It's like a baby crying. I was frustrated at myself for saying nothing. I was empty, but she won't be for long. I could only offer condolences that could not be put into words. I rubbed Chocolate's head as gently as I could. Of course I am. I don't really think I'm kind at all. Yes, I did say the same before, I think. Before? Chocolate closed her eyes and smiled. Do I remember when Chocolate and Vanilla were taken home by Master and Shigure-chan? Not really. Ah, of course I remember that. It was a cold day half a year ago. Chocolate and Vanilla were huddled together, crying by the side of the road. They were still so young, they couldn't even speak yet. They couldn't tell anyone what I did to them. It was that day that I embraced their small cold bodies and took them home with me. There was no way I could simply forget that important day when our family grew. In the beginning, you two really couldn't get used to things at home. This is the end, says Pikachu. It ends tonight. You two wouldn't eat at all, which really worried Shigure. They couldn't eat because they were so disturbed by what I did. I started to hear a tiny bit of laughter in her voice as we reminisced about the past. And they had a fever. Right. Moraxkin says, family grew an extra 12 inches. Unlocked a new achievement, bestiality. I'm sure that'll be soon. No, they wouldn't. No, look, a year and a half ago. I think they were 9 months old when we found them. So, it's a year and a half from then. Ah, I definitely do remember that. Okay, so what are catgirls, humans, are pets? You're confused. Yeah, they are, they're sort of like partly human, but they are pets as well. It was a few days after we brought Chocolate and Vanilla home. At that point, they'd only occasionally drink some water. Or man tears. And as always, they didn't really touch their food. Hey Lars, how's it going? The combination of malnourishment and cold weather had really begun to weaken their bodies. They barely survived what I inflicted upon them. They both developed high fevers and were in pain. Honestly, if cats are suffering, it's good. You get a bestiality achievement in Honey Pop. I guess that was one of the, secret characters, wasn't it? It's alright. I'm with you two, so don't worry. Yeah, I'm sure all of this. I wonder if in the uncensored version it says something other than heads. That would make sense to me. And continued to stroke and comfort both Chocolate and Vanilla, yes. How old are they in cat years? They're very, very young. Liz Reptiles. They felt so anxious and helpless. It felt like it was all just lies to them. Lies to get them in bed, of course. Still can't make a bounce. Oh, I should have checked if I could make the babies bounce. He's a pedo but not a monster, right? Yeah, exactly. That salon piece was about people who play this game. If I hadn't saved them, they wouldn't be here. What a mistake. Yada yada yada. She's saying the same thing over and over again. The dialogue is really just, a cock block. I wish that her tear-filled eyes would not spill over. Those tears were filled with anxiety, sadness, and happiness. There's quick save in case we die. She smiled all she could before me. Is when I won't be around anymore. Is that a fucking threat? Tumblr tears. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. She said that with the faintest of smiles. One that seemed as if would disappear at any moment. As if it, I suppose. Those words were so gentle and warm, but there was also an undeniable sadness and emptiness mixed in with them. Chocola. I was the one she was saying all this to. Even so, the only thing I could say back to her was her name. Chocola oh no, I'm not going to read that because it's not me. Come on, hurry up, you slut. Did he just walk up slowly and fuck a cat? Not yet, Zadevs. Soon. Yeah. I'm going to start going really quick through her dialogue, because she's saying the same things over and over again. Chocola voiced her feelings clearly once again, and barely kept her tears from overflowing. Chocola, if you could be with me. I was engulfed by my inner thoughts which were ready to overflow. Mate, don't jizz in your pants. Try not, just hold it in. We're going to pass out. She yearned for me so earnestly. For her to so innocently believe in me, there should be no reason for me to be against it, except her fucking age. That day, Chocolate and Vanilla became an important part of my family. Adopted daughters with benefits, as I said. As long as they were with me, the days would be bright and enjoyable. I was simply selfish for just leaving home like that. I didn't want to get my dear family wrapped up in my selfishness, or have them experience any unnecessary hardship because of me. You two are important to me after all. Bounce, 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 bounce. No. My inner conflict was disrupted by Vanilla. Message, says Lord Chibizilla. Alright. Vanilla had returned at some point, and she looked straight at me as she sat at Chocola's side. Yeah, what a simple life. Where's Valis when you need him, exactly. I should let Valis be a mod. Message him, I'll let him be a mod, and he'll tell you have no power here. Her inner conflict was disrupted by a BBC, I see. The Steam version probably just covers up the kiddie bits. I looked it up, there are lewd scenes in the Steam version, as far as I've seen, unless they changed it more. Yeah. Do I have no control whatsoever? Does anyone know? Kill notes, exactly. Yeah. I'm not in trouble though. I've just got a bakery. The only trouble is coming from these cats. And these little kids coming on to me. It was as if her gentle, warm and soft smile had become the setting sun. Oh, lovely. These uncharacteristic words from Vanilla. Deeply penetrated and seeped into my heart. I'm sure it is why she let you follow me. This game is a euphemism for 9/11. Chocolate and Vanilla are the two planes, says Zigix. I'm sure it is. Right. So this is my sister's way of looking after me. There was not even the faintest bit of hesitation. They were such... Yeah, and now I'll penetrate them back. Exactly, bench press Chocolate. They were such honest and absolutely straightforward words. Who am I to dictate Chocolate and Vanilla's happiness? Well, look, not letting someone live with you isn't dictating their happiness. You can't just let strays and waifs into your house. Only those words continued to strongly resonate in my mind, which was otherwise empty. Yeah, if you let these people live with you. Ah. They'd hate it if I wasn't around. Jesus Christ, hurry up. Begs to allow me. She was on the verge of tears, but Chocola's face lit up. They were nothing but absolutely pure, genuine words. Here we go. Scene change. Humans really are at a loss for words when it comes to catgirls, huh? I was at first, but I've had plenty to say since then. Saying no to their words was not something I could bring myself to do. Yes, it means you can live with me. Why not just get a whore like normal people, asks RPX. Because the catgirls are free, and they are owned by my family. It won't be like it was back at home. You can't just live here however you like, got it? You're gonna have to put the shackles on. It won't be a problem, brilliant. I'm glad you're not upset. Master has finally surrendered. Look, this isn't surrender. This is a pragmatic decision. I'm sure having a bakery will be very stressful and I'll need an outlet. The dreary moment seemed to be blown away by her dazzling smile. Despite all this talk about family, perhaps I was the one that didn't really believe in it. Thinking about all this from their perspective, it was very simple. Although I thought it was all still so immature. Perhaps catgirls were more human than humans were when it came to honesty. Well, what an amazing, just philosophical statement. From here on out, we need to do our best all together. No, you're not going to have fatty tuna, you've got to stay. Fatty meat is the best. Is that all you guys have been eating at home? Even if the road ahead of us is uncertain, I'm going to surely rail a few kittens. I lovingly rubbed their heads, disheveling their hair. Alright, why don't we head back to the shopping district then? We need to buy some protection. We have to go buy that shampoo you guys liked, don't we? Now we're gonna have a shower. We didn't on the first day, but I bet we are. Rub their fatty meats, yes, indeed. Again, I'm just imagining someone playing this, sincerely, to have a cartoon tell them they're cool. Well, today's a celebration, so why not? Yeah, we're gonna have a shower celebration, girls. Brilliant dialogue again. Master is so generous, as expected of our master. Just this once, okay? This was the beginning to a bright new life. And together with the happy and high-spirited Chocolate and Vanilla, we took the first steps towards it. A celebration that ends in entrapment, yes, Phyllis D, whatever. Oh yeah, there's some music. And an animation? Is this the end? The fuck? Did we finish it? Was that it? What a fucking tease. Jesus Christ. Or is this a... No, look at all this other stuff. Or is this the intro music? Here you go. Have some fucking music. I'll turn it back because I'm not sure if I just broke you. Oh wait, it's a blank screen. It should be back. I gotcha. I fucking gotcha. Is it serious? Yeah, it says it's blank. It shouldn't be blank though. There we go. There we go. The screen will come back now. I saw my preview. I think the video just doesn't record. Yada yada. Oh look there. Can you see where my mouse is? Oh, we can't bounce them here. These clothes are really light, they're super cute and gee, oh no, both of them. Alright, we're getting there. We're getting there. Flip your skirt up just a bit. It's already up enough, girls. Like this. Flip, flip. Master is looking at you with perverted eyes, Chocola. Excuse me. This game costs like £5 for you to be called a pervert. Stop fooling around. The two cat girls showed off the uniforms they had just received comedically. Swamped with the work, I turned away from the two cat girls. Yeah, it looked really good. Although it was last minute, I'm glad that we found something decent at the sex shop, obviously. Oh, Vanilla chose them. They're like 3 inches shorter in the front, so they expose patterns. Yeah, it looks good on you too, Vanilla. I'm counting on you too, you know? We'll certainly draw in customers, I'm sure. The extent of their ability. I see. From tomorrow on, they're going to do the best as cat girls. Jesus Christ. Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle. There we go. Let's see. There we go. Oh yeah, it's even more intense. They're going to be torn off at this rate. I'm not being honest, she says. Jesus Christ. You should also give Master some eye candy by flipping your skirt a bit, Vanilla. Jesus Christ. Wow. Whoa, whoa, whoa. This is getting a bit forceful, honestly. That isn't her skirt. Wow. My cat girls sure are energetic. I looked at the frolicking cat girls out of the corner of my eye as I wiped the trays and tableware. We open tomorrow, huh? The necessary ingredients were already in the refrigerator, and the decorative plants for the shop had arrived. I figured there would be more excitement to all of this, but naturally, that wasn't the case. Time did fly by when we were trying to get everything prepared though. I reached for the business cards that had just arrived that morning. Oh brilliant, we can draw people up. What we really need is business cards with just upskirts on them. What could they be? They are business cards, you dumb shit. Let's make them bounce. Could those be those things called business cards? Yes, yes, yes they are. Dick the birthday boy. Whose birthday is it? Who bought the game for me? A guy called Master of Edges. It doesn't tell you everything about this shop. We didn't include that you can, you know. Customers can press B to make the cat girls bounce. No, that's exactly what business cards are used for. She knew about protecting personal information, but not about business cards. Well, it was true that it would be a pain if I was in some sort of strange business or something. Now she walked slowly away, just to make her boobs jiggle for no reason. Beautiful. We're being congratulated. Is one of you Master of Edges? Such a pretty business card, yes. That's what's going to draw people in, surely. I've rubbed the high-spirited Chocola on the head, as if that dream had already been granted. If she was already this genuinely happy about things, I began to feel like it might all go well. It really was reassuring to have someone else here along with me. I found myself thinking about that all again. Oh shit, it's getting serious again. Right, what's wrong, Vanilla? Yeah, girl. You can certainly have a business card. I don't mind. It was rare for vanilla to want something like that. But I imagine even cat girls like to have mementos. I had several hundred cards, so it really wasn't a big deal. This guy's monologuing about giving away a business card to a cat. Oh, we can see the, we can actually see cleavage now. Just thought I'd draw that to your attention. Yeah, she wants to take it. Yeah, don't get jealous, you can have one too. Okay, I had a lot made, so go ahead and take however many you'd like. Hey, wait, you can't take all of them. That's not what I meant by take however many you want. I watched Chocolate take the box and go. Maybe Japanese was hard for them to understand. Yeah, exactly right. Lars. Master said take whatever we liked though. Among humans, this is supposedly a peculiar... Oh well, I was too slow reading that out. Never mind. Cleavage, time to ban it, exactly. Whoa. Can we make them bounce in chibi mode? This is called chibi, right? When they're deformed. Fap. Okay, interesting sound effect. I suppose this is just a supposed to be an endearing, comedic little scene. Why is this going so long? There we go. There, you can enjoy that little bit of sound. They're cat girls, they're always deformed, of course. You two really are cats. Has you not noticed? That was how I felt, watching those two get so engrossed in a regular cat toy. Well, it did say go ahead, so for now, I'll just let them play with it. Ooh, I bet you will. Where can I find books on cat girls? As I looked around the store, an apron-clad shop clerk came up to me. Is there anything I can help you with? Do you have any books on raising cats? The, humanoid kind. How convenient. Bullshit, cats don't give a fuck about cat toys, says Awesome Hippopotamus. I used to have a dog who didn't care about dog stuff, but now my new one does. Master of Edges, thank you. See that guy in chat, Master of Edges? He got me this game. Wow, there sure are a lot of books on cat girls. Some of them aren't pornographic. I was so taken aback by the tightly packed amount of books on cat girls, my thoughts happened to slip out. Yeah, his thoughts, surely. A cat girl's feelings, cat girl education, cat girls at full capacity or full speed, or not. I didn't understand the last one, but in any case, there were a lot of books. I saw the Zion, you just got the shirt in the mail. Brilliant, did it turn out alright? And thank you very much. When it comes to cat girls, each individual one is different. Yeah, we know that. Yada yada yada. Am I the master? You better bet I am. Oh no, my little sister is their owner. How to fuck your cat girl, suggests Lord Chibizilla. Sounds about right. Wait, no, I am their owner. I thought should do a bit of study up on them. Recommended books, yes. How not to get your cat girl pregnant. We don't want to father an abomination, surely not. It did feel awkward to declare that I was their owner. There is a little sister in this too, asked Captain Garforce. Yes, there is. But to be able to say that I was their owner was also something that made me a bit happy. Well, you don't want to, like, be loaned a fuck toy. You want it to be yours. I would say it was part of my caring personality. A wry smile formed on my face as I watched the two of them frantically slap the cat toy from a distance. Wait, they're still doing that? How about this book? The shop clerk came back and handed me a book. Cat Girls, Year 1 to Adulthood. Right. Indeed. Including mating seasons and physical development is getting real. You were right, this is How to Fuck Your Cat Girl book. Right, that would be important. Yes, it would indeed. I rapidly flipped through the pages, finding the mating section. Eating habits to promote growth. Mycroft, you got a shirt too, thank you very much. Yeah, wear it to work, see what happens. Eating habits to promote growth. Mating season. Stable period during pregnancy. Catgirl training. Ways to deal with catgirls. Catgirl personalities. Schooling. It covered topics all the way to athletic competitions involving catgirls. Yeah. Partner for hobbies. Yeah, it's like one of family, if you're in a really sort of screwed up family. Jesus Christ. Yeah. The catgirls over there have been raised very well. Yeah, they don't tell anyone about what I do to them. You're right. They seem to be better raised than I was. I suddenly remembered not too long ago when Chocolate and Vanilla managed to talk me out of sending them home. As an owner, I'd better study up. With that thought in mind, I handed the book back to the shop clerk. In that case, I'd like to buy this. No problem. One more thing. What is it? Yeah, they seem to be really into something, but over there. Oh, look, they're all tired. They're like little rag dolls. It'll be harder for them to resist later. Chocolate will die. Hopefully, really, legitimately. Why do the Japanese want to have sex with their cats? Asks Master of Edges. You tell me. You little perverted freak, you got this for me. Alright, let's go quickly. Well, I guess I'll get that toy too. Also, do you have any drinks? Sometimes I really wondered if their heads were screwed on right. Watching the two catgirls roll around as if on the verge of death suddenly made me feel anxious. Why wouldn't you want to have sex with your cats? Asks a mute plays. I don't know. I personally wouldn't want to, but that's just me. They can't go against. This is biological determinism for catgirls. Well, I'll hang this up in the playroom, or in the room, so play with it all you want. Their eyes flickered towards the toy that was jutting out of the plastic bag. I guess on a genetic level, they really were cats. The shop clerk did tell me, that's just how things are after all. Jiggle. I can make them jiggle as much as I want. I swear Vanilla's getting more jiggly. Could I stop by the drugstore? They're gonna ask me to get catnip, aren't they? I wasn't planning on it, but was there something you wanted? There's something like that, is that alright? Yes it is. I guess if you want to go, then we can go. Using such unclear words was uncharacteristic of Vanilla. Or is it a pregnancy test? Who knows? Just the other day, I had bought her a full set of hair care products. I guess there was some medicine I wanted to stock up on. Pardon me. I guess there was some medicine I wanted to stock up on, so I didn't mind. Okay, let's go then. Yeah, let's go. Objective achieved, she says. Objective? Yeah. Well, that's fine, I guess. If you want to send me games, where would you send them to? On Steam, I am at Harmful Opinions. Don't send me too much, like if it's something hilarious that I might play, then I would accept it, yeah, and play it, and show people. Anyway, maybe catgirls' lives aren't that easy. I thought about that as we headed towards the drugstore. Feline hygiene pads, says Heavy DNY 86. Hey master, what's menstrual pain? Yeah, absolutely. It's the pain in the muscles when you're cleaning. It's something like that. Look, can you keep it down, okay? Stares from others in the store were piercing me once again. There's no way I could get angry at their innocence either. Please try to understand my situation. In any case, why don't we go that way? There should be medicine over there. Okay, she's gonna follow me and shut the fuck up, hopefully. I tried to make her bounce, but it was too late. She escaped. She got away. They don't normally get away from me. By the way, what kind of medicine are you buying, Master? Well, it's not medicine really, it's a prophylactic, but what, yeah. Yes, indeed. Do I hurt somewhere? Yeah, I need you to rub it better. No, we're not going to the hospital. It's just some household medicine. Thanks for your concern. I calmed down the concerned Chocola, who was right up in my face. Household medicine is the kind of medicine you buy, just in case something happens at home. Yes, I took her to the hospital because she's a pet. That time wasn't normal. Chocola is a cat girl too. If you only have a slight cold, then medicine from the local stall should be more than enough. Yeah, there is. She picked up various medicine boxes and looked at them with admiration. Admiration? Why? On that note, was it okay for cat girls to take regular human medicine? Like the pill? A while ago, I saw Shigure had some medicine that said ship or something on it, but... Ah, there's a clinic next door. We're gonna have to take it to the clinic. Well, Chocolat hasn't been to a hospital for humans before, after all. It's alright, as long as she understands more or less what they are. Huh? Where's Vanilla? Where is she? Schlitzmeister says, dude, cat girl can't get preggers, you fuck. Well, sorry that I don't know the ins and outs. Before I realised it, Vanilla had vanished, because I'm not some freak who actually plays these things, even though I am now. Wasn't she the one that said she wanted to go to the drugstore too? Of course she's sniffing now. She can smell a scent over there. By over there? Why does she look so shocked? By over there, do you mean outside the store? I turned to where Chocola was pointing and saw that she was pointing outside. Another shift. Oh, slow bouncing now, see? All of a sudden, Vanilla came back inside the store. Huh, Vanilla, where did you go? She went to pick up some flowers, I see. No, I mean, you clearly came from outside of the store just now. Don't fucking lie to me. I pointed towards the sign for restrooms inside the store. There was no reason for Vanilla to lie though. Wait, she is a cat, so does it mean that she... Could it be that you didn't know what a restroom was and went outside to... Oh shit. Getting called a pervert by a cat again. What a fantastic Sunday night. Super pervert, brilliant. Yeah, that's true, huh? There's no way that would be the case, right? Sorry. Vanilla's face was red with rage as I earnestly apologized. So that's how Vanilla looks when she gets angry, huh? It's difficult to make sense of a cat girl's pride. Hurry back and prepare for the bakery's opening. Yeah, I imagine we're gonna have a shower for once. That wasn't me making a bounce. That bounce happened on its own. That wasn't one of these bounces. I'll help out too. It's going to be a tall order, so I'm counting on you too. Jesus Christ, that was an annoying little squeal. Lars says, is it a bird? Is it a plane? No, it is super pervert. When they're back in their uniforms. Have I decided what I'd like to order? No. This is discrimination in the workplace. You can't just be telling women to be more flirty and sexy when they're serving. Once more from the top. Let's see what she's gonna do. That was a pretty sharp twitch. Just for the record, girls, this isn't that kind of bakery, okay? What good is it if a customer walks into a bakery and you recommend cakes to them? Perhaps, yeah. Well, that is true, but while I was making preparations for tomorrow, the poster girls were off to the side practicing greetings. I thought I heard them say they were going to help earlier, but oh well. Well, what I was doing could be done by one person for now, at least. So that's it? I had a taste of custard I just made. There were no clumps and the taste was uniform. The sweetness was superb too. Now then, next I need to work on the pie dough. It sounded like they were saying baka baka baka. That means idiot, doesn't it? Fucking lying subtitles. Did you two want to have a taste of my custard? I bet you do. I handed the custard-covered spatula over to them. Well, so I was using a tool. Munch. You don't really munch custard, do you? If you want some more, you're gonna have to work for it. Yeah, you can get it. Okay, understood. This is the last one, okay? This time, I gave each of them a small spoon. Fast, just like a cat. I think we've finally gotten the message that they're kinda like cats. The two of them were wholeheartedly licking their spoons. Well, I suppose their straightforwardness was sort of cute. Right, well, even though I did ask for assistance, you two are just cat girls after all. The hyper-speed jiggling will never fail to amuse. Has it frozen? Oh no, there we go. Yeah, you can help me. What? Don't jump up like that all of a sudden. It's dangerous. She's fine with just tasting. Hey, Vanilla, don't just go and take more yourself. That's a lot more than a mere taste. Chocolate will make a lot more, I see. They're crowding me again. Nua! Vanilla, let go of me. Alright, I'll make it. She watched me make it so she can do it herself too. Where are the cat boys? Asked Wreck-It Ralph. There are none here. Pour milk into the bowl. And put in sunflower seeds. What? It's Vanilla Bean! The customers aren't hamsters, you know. Custard heaven. That should be a visual novel just called Custard Heaven. Yeah, Mirakai's right. I can't stream the 18+ badge. Cat boys, what are you? A men's rights activist? Exactly, ZFs. Is heavy. She's trying to carry my balls. Look at her crouching down and grabbing them. Extremely dangerous. It's not extremely dangerous. CBRA, Catboy Rights Advocate. Shut up! Jesus Christ. Holy shit. There we go. There we go. This is what I promised you. I was expecting it to be custard, but it's not custard, it's just the shower. I think the uncensored version has nipples. There's water in their eyes. That's why I told you not to open your eyes. If it gets in there, it's going to really sting. I'm going to wash you off again. You can get used to that. Look at her hair. Yeah. Yeah. Look at her hair. That's the custard. You reap what you sow, right? Come on, close your eyes. I washed all the milk and fresh cream off chocolate and vanilla in the shower. It's a small blessing that the damage was just limited to you two, huh? Although, cleaning the bakery up did take a lot of effort. Let's quickly save. They're sorry, okay. Ah, now that you mention it, that's true. Actually, can we make them jiggle? No, we can't. My bathing techniques have improved, I see. Come on, you get that for opening your mouth. Just keep quiet for a bit. When they were young cat girls, I did occasionally bathe with them. But once they started to mature, I refrained from getting in the bath with them. Oh shit, it's zooming. Jesus Christ. It wasn't... Save so I can come back later, not like to this bit, but just so next time I stream, because I'm going to be streaming for like 10 more minutes. It wasn't because I felt guilty or anything though. Ever since they were small, I've thought of them like little sisters, maybe even daughters in a way. Besides, they've become more feminine to some degree too. It's still zooming. Oh no, now it's gone. Wait a minute, they're cat girls. What am I doing thinking stuff like that? I'm shivering like a wet pussy, I see. Huh? Ah, it's nothing at all. Right. I was just thinking that your hair has gotten longer. Yeah, that's all. Something else gotten longer too. No, I didn't have the choice to zoom. Spinal wear, it wasn't my choice. Right. You're saying I don't listen to their requests? I do. I was giving them custard all day long. And now they've ended up in the shower, covered in it. Though you two are cat girls, you're also maturing girls as well. Have some shame, at least a bit. Nothing really comes to mind. They are totally shameless. We can right click, but that doesn't really do anything. Except get rid of the text. For cat girls who haven't entered mating season yet, human emotions like those are difficult to understand. Don't call the FBI, whatever you do. Sheesh, you two act like cats. Sheesh, you two act like cats only when it's convenient, huh? Come on, I'll wash your heads now. With shampoo in my hands, I went to work it into a lava in their hair. Their hair was beautiful and free of split ends thanks to Shigure's constant care. Even to the untrained eye, I could see the merit in having them grow out their hair. And now we're getting called a pervert again, of course. Nothing obtuse about a hard dick, says Lars. Why am I looking at chocolate that way? Oh dear. Your eyes have been closed the whole time, though, Vanilla. Besides, to think I'd lust for cat girls like you two. Now you can quote me saying, I'd lust for cat girls. When you're just like troublesome daughters to me. What the hell, you can stream this? Yeah, it's the censored version. As long as I don't focus on this bit, it's fine. Stream support was saying it on Twitter. Yes, it's my honour. Pleasant thoughts floated through my head as I stroked their hair. The idea of taking care of cute daughters didn't sound so bad to me. After all, even Shigure used to constantly follow me around long ago. Jeez. There is an uncensored version. Yes, there is. This is censored. There aren't any nips. Look, they're cut out. I suppose it's okay for me to say that I'm rather good at taking care of others. Come on, while I'm washing your hair, you'd better make sure to wash the rest of you too. Don't forget your tails either. Or mine. Please do it for them. I already have my hands full with washing your hair. Instead of our stingy master, why don't I wash your tail as usual? Yeah, why don't you do that while I watch? I'm gonna pour water over you again. Close your eyes and mouth and hold your breath. I deliberately poured it in your face and eyes, yeah. Yeah, she looks really upset. You're up next. It was a lot of effort, but this kind of change of pace might have been good. Right, as I carefully washed their hair, that thought crossed my mind. Okay, that's that bit over. Baths are the best, says Chocolate. I can't get used to baths, says Vanilla. Which one do I prefer? I think they're both trash. Right. Okay, looks like the sponge cake dough has a good consistency. I covered the bowl of dough with plastic wrap and put it in the refrigerator. We did it, gamers! We completed the toughest level. You mean the hardest level. It's not like we'll have a packed house on opening day. You'd hope you would, wouldn't you? So this much dough should be enough. All that was left was to prepare for when the bakery actually opens. Okay, the only thing that still needs to be done is to cut up the fruit for the toppings, and then I'm done. I stretched and then looked at the clock. The hour hand had already moved from 11 o'clock to midnight. Chocolate, Vanilla, I'm almost done, so you two can go and sleep first. Isn't opening day one of your biggest days? You'd think so, Lars. That's what I'm thinking. Hmm? Here they are. They don't jiggle in their 90s. That's a severe gameplay flaw. I looked over my shoulder to see the two of them sleeping fitfully on the sofa. They leaned against each other cozily, smiling as if in the middle of a wonderful dream. A dream where catgirls didn't exist. And they said they'd be awake until I finished. They'd been full of activity since the morning, so they were probably exhausted. I crouched down and poked both of their cheeks. Yesh. Chocolate. Right. We're out of tea, yada yada, hurry and bake thee. Chocolate and Vanilla were one step ahead, acting as waitresses in their dreams. I demand more bows in their hair, says Heavy DNY 86. It sounded like they were in a rush, as if La Soleil was packed. They really are still children, aren't they? Dude, don't go there. Stop it. They were cute, like children excited before the start of a trip. I gently rubbed them both on the head, and the sweet smell of their leave-in hair treatment tickled my nose. Come on, you two. You can't sleep here, okay? You're going to bed. That's sexual harassment. You can't do that to customers, right? It's Sarah, leave. Vapid Raptor, exactly. Someone invite SRH Bats to this stream. It's just for them. What are you two talking about? It didn't look like they had any intention of waking up. Without any other choice, I rammed it in. No, I picked them up one at a time and carried them to the bedroom. Commodore Graham says, I'm 40 and what is this? This is love. This is what love looks like. Now this is my bedroom. You two really are a handful, and that's all you need. I covered the two closely curled up cat girls with a blanket. Once more, I gently rubbed their heads before I quietly closed the bedroom door. And now we teleported again. Okay, just one last bit, just the tip. Alone in the living room, I stretched and took a deep breath. I need to work even harder tomorrow, for Chocolate and Vanilla's sake too. As I murmured the names of my precious family members, I stretched my hands out and continued my preparations. Vigorous preparations, I'm sure. Gay as fuck, says Viscerin. Not really. I can't do autographs and stuff while I'm working now. We finally joined the ranks of charismatic cat girls. There we go, I read that one fast enough, without ripping my throat to shreds. Preparing to open. The hell is this? Why are they sliced? well, if I've got this right, I started streaming just before 8. It's been a couple hours. I'm just doing 2 hours tonight. So, thank you for dropping by. I've enjoyed this. Perhaps not in the way it was intended to be enjoyed, but had a very good time. My throat's a bit dried out and sketchy, and I'm gonna leave. So, thanks for dropping by. Great time. Follow me if you want to see more of this or more of other games. And I should be streaming again on Tuesday, and there'll be a video tomorrow and then streaming on Tuesday. See you, folks.